When it comes to stacking silver, the premiums that you pay, that is how much you pay over spot to get a physical silver coin or silver bar, is a very divisive topic. We have many people on one side of the token that say they'd much rather buy silver eagles because they know that when they go to sell them, they will get more for them and they believe they will be easier to sell. Then you have the other side that just wants to get as much silver as possible. So what they're doing is looking for the very lowest premiums they can find, whether it's bars, even big bars, silver rounds, so on and so forth. So what I like to do on this channel, and hopefully you're a subscriber, is we track the premiums, what you pay over spot for things like silver rounds and silver eagles, and we have the data for you today. So I just looked at multiple online retailers. I'm going to show you how much over spot they're charging for silver eagles and silver rounds, and then we'll look at the percentages and compare the numbers to see which is the better buy, or at least help you determine for yourself which is the better buy for you. So let's get into it and take a look at the data. My channel is sponsored by sdbullion.com. New customers can get their first order of gold or silver at spot by going to sdbullion.com/new. All right, so I went to 7 different online retailers and took a look at their silver round premiums, both hard premium, which is dollar amount over spot, and percentage of spot price, and we definitely have some varying numbers. Now with silver rounds, there are a lot of sales. In other words, they are showing specials on silver rounds, which is a precursor for those becoming, hopefully, the future normal prices. That tends to be how it's been going, at least recently. We're also going to be looking at silver eagles and seeing if those premiums are finally trending back downwards, because as you know, earlier this year, the premiums were starting to return to normal. Now, not so much, but maybe they're starting to go back down. I will also be calling coin shops later this week to find out what they are paying for certain silver items. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you subscribe and to help me continue to grow, and you won't miss out on that video. All right, so here we go. We have online retailer number 1. The average spot price when I looked at the online retailers was $29.34. You can see this retailer had a hard premium, and it was on sale, as you can see in the bottom left, of $2.49 over spot. That is a percentage premium of 8.49%. Now, of course, we're looking to 1 to 19 check and wire price. There are discounts if you buy more, and you pay a little bit more if you use a credit card. So let's keep going. Online retailer number 2, they had another sale price, $1.99 over spot, 6.78% over spot on a percentage premium. Our third online retailer has $2.29. Look at this, another sale. In other words, every single one of these lower prices was a sale price. They had a sale of $2.29 over spot for generic 1 ounce silver rounds, a percentage premium of 7.8% over spot. Online retailer number 4, we have $1.99 again, but this time it is not a sale price. At least their website didn't say it was. A hard premium of $1.99 at 6.78% over spot. Online retailer number 5, we have a hard premium of $3.19 an ounce over spot. That is not a sale price, and this is our first online retailer with a premium on silver rounds over 10%. Can you guess who it was? All right, online retailer number 6, we have another sale price of $1.99. That is 6.78%. That is our third retailer with a $1.99 on generic silver rounds. All 3 of them were sale prices, though. I think we're going to start seeing regular premiums of $1.99 or less. And finally, number 7, I should say, a hard premium of $2.09 an ounce over spot. That is 7.12%. Now, I know numbers are boring and charts are boring, but let's take a look at these numbers anyway. Hopefully you guys are still sticking with me. You can see right here, $6.29, $2.32. That is when I pulled this data, by the way, is the lowest hard premium that we've had in years, but not by much, because we had $2.35 on 5/16 about a month and a half ago. The difference is, if you see this, none of these are highlighted in red. None of these were sale prices at the time. Today, it takes 4 sale prices to get that average down to $2.32. And that $2.32 is really close to the highest point, except for this one right here of $3.19. You can see that $2.32 is really close to what everyone is. $2.49 is the second highest with their sale price. $2.29, a lot of $1.99s, a $2.09 right here. And if you look at the line chart, you can see we were as high as $5.92 back in 11/9 of 2022, but we've basically had a little slide from here to here. Obviously, bumps, hills, and valleys all the way down. But for the most part, we are definitely continuing the trend downward. And for me, what I hope this means is that we are going to continue to see a slow trickle downward in the premiums of silver rounds to where the average is $1.99 or less over spot, around 5 to 6 to 7%. That is a very nice number because obviously the retailers do have to make a little bit of a profit, but we also want to be able to buy silver as cheap as we can. But what about Silver Eagles? Let's go ahead and take a look at Silver Eagle premiums. Now, of course, we know that Silver Eagle premiums are going to be a bit higher. Take a look at our first retailer, $7.99 over spot. This was a sale price. Look in the bottom left there, a sale price, 27.23%. Again, can you guess the retailer? All right, our next one is a little bit more reasonable at $5.29 an ounce over spot, and this is not a sale price. It's just an everyday price, 18.03%. That is definitely a trending downward premium if I've seen one. Here we go. We have another non-sale at $5.49 over spot. That is 18.71%. Looking at online retailer number 4, also not a sale, a hard premium of $5.99, 20.42% over spot. If you notice, all three of these non-sale prices were still cheaper than our sale price of retailer number 1. All right, our next one right here, we have number 5 at $7.79 over spot. That is 26.55%. That is a bit high, also not a sale price, and also cheaper than our sale price at the beginning. Number 6, we have $6.05 over spot, 20.62%. That is your premium for Silver Eagles. And our last online retailer, $5.50 over spot. Again, not a sale price, 18.75%. All right, so I know charts are boring, like I said earlier, but let's take a look at this anyway. I have something to show you. So we have an average of $6.30 over spot. That is with our sale price of $7.99 an ounce over spot from this retailer. But you'll see that it represents 21.47% over spot. That is actually the lowest percentage premium that we've had all year. Even though at the beginning of the year we did have a lower hard premium, the spot price was also quite a bit lower. So we had 25.38%, 26.67%. Right now we have 21.47%. What we don't have from the beginning of the year is sale prices like this at just $3.99 over spot for 1 ounce Silver Eagles. I want to see those numbers again. I'm looking for $4 an ounce over spot for Silver Eagles. That is my goal number. That's where I really want to be a buyer. Take a look at these line charts though, and you can see that they are starting to trend back down. So I really want to see those hard premiums. And again, our lowest on a percentage premium basis, you know, we were as high as 84.35% here. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's ridiculous. But look at this average premium. That means we had higher ones than this, but 84.35%. And you can see we are definitely trending down right here. I wish I could draw a line, but you get the idea. I love seeing this number go down. Hopefully it continues to go lower. But that is the numbers that we have, and I'm happy to see them trending downwards, but I'm not going to make a decision for you as to what you want to buy, Silver Eagles or Silver Rounds. I want to hear your thoughts. So looking at these premiums, when you can get Silver Rounds for $1.99 and the cheapest Silver Eagle was over $5 an ounce over spot, what are you buying? Because think about it, 5 over spot versus 2 over spot, that's $3 an ounce. That means for every 10 ounces of Eagles, you get 11 ounces of Rounds. Would you rather have 11 ounces or 10 ounces? I'd love to know. Leave me a comment. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you don't forget to like and subscribe and help YouTube recommend this video to others. It really means a lot to me that you do that, and I thank you for doing so. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.